This is the front of my house. We have this cool star that hangs on the front of it, but the problem is, at night, that star just completely disappears. So in this video, I'm gonna put some lights behind it to backlight it and make it glow, and we're gonna turn this dark star into this. This is what the front of the star looks like. And this is the back. And it would be a piece of cake to go ahead and just put some lights on here and call it good. But the real challenge with this project is to be able to light this star so it just looks like it's glowing. The whole goal is to not have like the bright lights poking out through the edges or anything like that. As people are coming up the driveway, I want them to just be mesmerized with how this thing is glowing and not being like, oh yeah, look at all those lights he put on behind that thing. So that's the mission. And I got this 10-foot string of rope LEDs off of Amazon. I'll drop a link down below in the description. So this seemed like the best approach for getting some light on the back of this. Now these are cuttable, right? So I can go ahead and whatever length I need, I can cut. But what you know, in the instructions, they say you need a special cap piece end something or other if you're gonna cut them, and they don't give you any hints on how to order that end cap. So we'll see what comes of that. I'm not gonna overthink this. I'm just gonna do something and see how it turns out. And I think the path of least resistance and the one I'll regret the least is to just take this and coil up all 10 feet and put it on the back here. And then I'll throw it up and see what it looks like. I had to change my plan because these ends are pretty darn bulky. And originally I had it in the middle, but I figured that would cause me some problems with tipping and maybe poking out a little further than I wanted it to. So moved it up here, simple, simple, simple. So let's go hang this thing and I'll show you what it looks like. But before I hang this, let's talk a little bit about light colors. The lights on either side of my garage door are 2700 Kelvin. I like that color. I think it makes for a mellower personality. And also, the lights along the eaves, those are 2700 Kelvin. But the moose over here, those are very much 5000 Kelvin. Back when I made these moose, I didn't put much thought into light colors, but now, boy howdy, I sure notice it. So what do you think? I decided to match the house lights, but do you think that 5000 Kelvin would have popped more? Let me know down in the comments. All right, let's hang this thing up and see what it looks like. Hey, and while I'm hanging this up, I might have to get you back in the daylight so you can see what I'm doing here. So I'm plugging the light into an extension cord that sticks out of this little fake vent thing here. And that extension cord goes inside into an outlet in the attic. And that outlet is actually controlled by a Lutron Caseta smart switch in the garage. All right, moment of truth. Let's see what it looks like. Oh man, I don't know. That's pretty subtle. That's not really what I was going for. That doesn't look like the Star of Bethlehem's little brother. More like the Star of Bethlehem's little brother who smoked too much dope. I was more hoping for the Star of Bethlehem's little brother who played on the Badgers' offensive line. But one of the challenges I'm fighting is that my house is kind of lit up like the Griswolds on December 24th. I think we might need to take that back into the shop and see if we can get a little bit more chooch out of it. And while I'm working on this thing, I'll tell you the story about this star. My wife came home with it one day, and my pride said, "What the heck is that? I could have made that." But then my pride said, "Wait a second, that's already made. I don't have to make that. And it's probably nicer than if I had tried to make it." So my pride and I, we really quickly made up, and I'm perfectly fine that this just randomly showed up one day because she's happy. And you know what they say? Here's what we ended up with. Started up here, and I used these zip ties with the little screw heads on them so I could fasten them down, and I just wiggled my way around like Wooly the inchworm and all the way, and I had some left over, so I just zigged in and out so that this big old knob thing would be out of the way. I think this is the more chooch that we're looking for, so let's go give it a shot. Now that's what I was hoping for. There's a whole lot more light coming out from around the edges on this. and it has that consistent glow all around the edges. This is what it looks like now in all of its Griswold finest. But in a couple weeks, the moose are going to get put away, and I'll take the lights off of the eaves, and it'll look like this through the spring, summer, and fall. And we did a good job of tucking everything in there, because even if you get really close up to the house, you still can't see the light rope in there. So mission accomplished. Well, thanks for hanging out with me while I got this project done. It's been on the list for a little while, and it feels good to have it crossed off. And plus, I made my wife star glow, so she's happy. If you've enjoyed the video, go ahead and click that subscribe button down there and follow along. I got a lot more putzing to do in the future, more projects in the shed, and hope to see you next time. Thanks.